If you're placing an easy IO in the humeral head, you've got to know this trick. And look, I know this one isn't long enough, but it's all I had on hand. So when we place a humeral head IO, we've got to have the arms in one of two positions. You either place it next to the patient's body and medially rotate it, or it's got to be at a 90-degree angle. And let me tell you why. Once you place this into the patient's humeral head, if the arm is moving around or it goes out of position, you run the risk of this happening. These are two easy IOs that were pulled out of patients' bilateral humeral head IOs who did not have his hands secured during CPR. And we all know what happens during CPR. The patient's arms are flopping around really dramatically. So what can we do to keep the arms in those positions when we are performing CPR on our patients so we don't run the risk of losing our lines? Well, if you have code cuffs, they're like Velcro handcuffs that you can put on your patient just to keep their arms right here, but not a lot of services place those. So I've got my assistant here, niece Nurse Gwenny, that's going to demonstrate. All you got to do is place a piece of tape on the patient's two thumbs, and that will hold their arms right here. And it takes you about 10 seconds to do and doesn't take you out of the game long term to try to find a solution so you don't lose that easy IO. So there you have it, a little trick for humeral head easy IOs.